May the circle be open but unbroken.
Hi everyone, how's everybody doing? Today it's been a busy day for me doing my housework, which has been cleaning and decluttering, and also decluttering my air around my home and my yard with doing a little bit of smudging. I hope you make this a regular practice too, because a lot of us tend to forget that the air around us gets just as dirty as our surfaces with a lot of negative yuckies happening. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to you today was about cleaning our jewelry or items, gems that we wear, and particularly one of my favorite necklaces with this here with the that I got from Jamaica, and it has the Jamaican seeds and turquoise. And I wanted to share with you the story behind cleaning it initially. And when you hear the story, you'll realize just how important it is to clear our gem that we wear. When I got this in Jamaica on one of my holidays, I had bought it from a lovely girl that I had met on the beach, and this was her full-time job, and I really honored her because she was supporting her 5 kids. She was a single mom and had a registered booth on the beach that she paid her taxes for, and it was all up front, and she made these jewelry pieces of variety of types, custom for all the tourists. And since I was down there for a little bit, I got to know her. And this is one of the pieces that she had made, especially for me. And so all was well, and I had packed it up. But on the day that I was due to go home, I unpacked it because I was anxious to wear it home. And so I put it on, all excited about my trip home, with a little bit of anxiety on the airplane trip, but it was kind of normal for me. And I'm not a very easily plane traveler. I tend to get air sick due to the altitude that plays havoc with my metabolism and my inner ear. So we were about an hour away from the airport, and I didn't take any of the gravel that I have to take, but I did have on my acupressure bands and my magnets. But I was still managed to get very ill on the bus ride. I hadn't even made it to the car. But we had, or to the plane rather, and we still had an hour to kill before we got on to the planes. So my girlfriends and I, we walked around the town, and one girl stayed with me because I could barely walk. I was so nauseated. I just wanted to curl up somewhere and just let it be done with. So um, about about 15 minutes before it was time to get ready to board, I decided to wash my face one more time. I was doing everything, splashing the cold water and oh, you name it, I was doing it on my face, my forehead, my back of my neck, walking, breathing. So I took the necklace off and wiped my face down and my neck and my chest. So when I had the necklace taken off, I suddenly began to feel really good. The nausea had lifted. The color in my face began to come back, and I just felt this lightness and just cheery feeling coming back over me, like a wave coming back in and out. And I thought that was really strange. So I just left it off, and so anyway, I boarded the plane without my necklace on. It was wrapped up in my bag, and the journey on the plane ended up to be one of the better trips I've ever had. I was smooth sailing, very little nausea. I wasn't sick or anything, so it was just great. I had a blast with my girlfriends. It was a lovely way to end our trip. Anyway, a couple of days later, I unpacked my necklace and I put it back on to wear to work, and sure enough, I started to feel sick. And then I realized that it was the same sort of thing that when I last had it on. So I took it off again. I began to feel better. So then I realized it had something to do with the necklace. So I immediately then gave it a really good cleansing with some salt water and moon water, and put it under the sun and the moon, and did all types of cleansing to make sure it was really cleaned well. Lesson learned. Always, always, always wash the stone before you put it on. It's picked up yucky stuff. It could have even picked up some positive stuff, but it's not your stuff. So I didn't know her that well, and even if I did know her really well, you'd never know where the stone's been before her, or even between the person who made it to when you get it. The postman delivering it might have had something going on that day that the stones picked up. Who knows? But wash it, then you know, and you can empower it with your intent and your positive energy that you can then wear and reflect and feel good in. So that is my lesson learned. I'm sharing with you so that you don't go through what I went through. So, and wash your jewelry, wash your stones. Enjoy. Don't forget to clean your air. Use your smudging. Thanks. Bye.
May the circle